that picture on the piano, that's us in 1974, the same year the Folk Society started. So that's it's also the year that Nixon resigned. So
Bring it back.
it's so great to see all you here. So many familiar faces, and sorry we couldn't keep the cover to 25 cents, but times have changed. Do you remember where we were before we were so interrupted by COVID and retirement?
I'm not quite sure, Peter, but I think I was just about to ask you. Oh no, I remember now. We should have practiced this. And I was just saying, and the farmer turned to me and said, "What's time to a pig?" Thank you very much. Thank you. And if you didn't recognize them, then you're not as big a fan as you think you are.
That's the punchline. We'll tell you the joke at the end of the show.
For $1.
We're going to start out with a song that we, when did we write this one? I don't even remember. This was a long time ago. This is a song that we wrote after we read somewhere that the average year-round temperature in Wisconsin, the yearly average was 30 degrees. Now, I just looked it up, and thanks to global warming, it is now 40 degrees. But we're keeping the song at 30 degrees.
I'm sorry, it's taken me forever. This is our first, we have been practicing by sitting down, but this is our first ever concert sitting down, you know? And I'm having a little bit of trouble with that.
Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Oh. This is why she doesn't parachute.
I actually think it's better falling down just a little bit. We're our friends No, you don't have to do anything. I can do it. I'm just apologizing for wheeling around here. Okay, now.
This is also our first time ever playing in this joint, and we're really thrilled about it. Their About section mentions that they're inspired by the whole idea of Alan Lomax traipsing around looking up folk music in the old days, and there aren't a whole lot of venues in town that are sort of inspired by Alan Lomax and what he did. So that's really appropriate for the Madison Folk Music Society. Anyway.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. Lunch and cheese. Lunch and cheese and dinner and cheese. Fall and cheese and winter and cheese. Chips and cheese and journey and cheese. Nuts and cheese and turkey and cheese. Cheese with pies and peppers and peas. Snow and beer and cheese. Cheese.
Sorry, stop looking at me.
Cheese and snow and hockey and snow. Cows and snow, Milwaukee and snow. Books and snow and dripping and snow. Ice and snow and slipping and snow. Wind and snow, a car that won't go. Beer and cheese and snow. Snow and beer and bowling and beer. Golf and beer and trolling and beer. School and beer and sledding and beer. Love and beer and a wedding and beer. Cold beer here, catch beer here. Cheese and snow and beer. Slush and ale and Monterey Jack. Flakes and brie and a tube six-pack. Drifts and curds and a head of good suds. Cheese with ice and a couple of buds. All keeps well at 30 degrees. Snow and beer and cheese. Correction to make in my own situation here because I have to change glasses. I have to change glasses for every song. Actually, the thing is that I have, these are my outside glasses, and these at night glasses. I have outside during the day glasses. These are my on stage glasses, and I can tell because I put different numbers of dots on them. Anyway. Oh, now I can see everything, except I can't see you guys anymore. That's not true.
He's afraid of you, that's why this is on purpose.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a song that, it's about aging. Another song that people have been remarking, you know, that they've been remarking to us how old our audience is, so. But I think we're probably older than all of you.
Put together.
That's another song. Oh, sorry.
My name's Old Joe Blow, and I live down the street. And I'm here to tell you old age is no treat. It has its advantages, I have no doubt. And things could be worse, as I'll probably find out. But I don't get it, and I don't like it. And I'm not gonna, I'd be the first to admit I don't get it, and I don't like it. And you can put that in my obit. Now there's 5 different spectacles I carry now. So why can't they make them the focus somehow? Those big foot-long subs I won't order again. I have to change glasses at 6 inches in. And I don't get it, and I don't like it. And I doubt I'm entirely alone. I don't get it, and I don't like it. And you can put that on my tombstone. I skipped a verse. I'm called a curmudgeon, but that isn't so. I help all my neighbors with shoveling snow. I do it to prove that we all get along. Besides that, they're all of them doing it wrong. And I don't get it, and I don't like it. If I'd be the first to admit, I'll say that again. I don't get it, and I don't like it. And you can put that in my obit. Now I said to the judge, it's a prissy old town. We own our front porch, and there's no one around. My darling plays banjo at night while I dance. Do you mean to tell me I have to wear pants? Well, I don't get it, and I don't like it. It's not like I march down the street. But I don't get it, and I don't like it. And you can put that on my rap sheet. Now the city pays an expert a great wad of dough to figure where speed bumps and stoplights should go. They hike up our taxes to pay his big fee, when all it would have taken is a phone call to me. And I don't get it, and I don't like it. Now sometimes they treat you like dirt. I don't get it, and I don't like it. And you can put that on my t-shirt.
Oh, that's right. I get distracted.
I'm doomed either way, goes from what I hear tell. There's harps up in heaven, accordions in hell, and I don't like it. Just toss these old bones in a bag. I don't get it, and I don't like it, and you can put that on my toe tag. You know, we actually got the idea for that song from my wife's boss. This was years ago. She worked at the vet school, and she mentioned that there was going to be an eclipse that night. And he said, "What's an eclipse? How does that work?" And she explained it to him, and he said, "I don't get it, and I don't like it." Here's a song. Now here's a song we wrote. We probably wrote this 50 years ago, right around 74,
Oh, yeah.
if not earlier.
Maybe a few years later, but not much.
Not much.
We had this song. We started at the Club de Wash in 1977. And the 47th anniversary of that is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, November
18th. Who knew we would still be playing? Absolutely amazing. Because this is a total fluke. We never thought this would happen. We just like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then, so we actually played at the Club de Wash first at the invitation of the bartender, Richie, who was lonely because nobody ever went to the Club de Wash. Honestly, he was a friend of our friend Beth, and so she conveyed how Richie was lonesome. So we talked to Richie, and he talked to the owner, and they decided that we would work there. So we played there one weekend, and then in a couple of days they said, "Well, come on, next weekend too." And 20 years later we were still playing. So that was 47 years ago.
It was funny. We were really lucky because there were still people living upstairs at the Washington Hotel in those days, so they couldn't have rock or blues or anything loud. They had to have
Folk music.
the loudest they could go was accordion. So anyway, a lot of people have come to associate this song with the Club de Wash because it's a song about a hotel that we used to have drinks in North Vancouver, BC, called the Alice Hotel.
In the Pacific Northwest, jobs weren't easy to find, but we weren't looking that hard anyway. Therefore, usually we didn't mind when we were flat broke. We tried to develop something to sell, so we could walk down the hill and get drunk at the bar at the Alice Hotel. Alice Hotel, how do you do?
Still
It's
such a
easy dive, falling and bumping like us.
How do you stay alive? Maybe the same way we did, scratching.
I was a waitress, seamstress, harpsichord, builder, and clerk. Once I applied broken echoes again, maybe the same way we did, scratching. You all right?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Everything sound all right? We really have to thank our all-around guy tonight, Daniel, for
Sorry, Daniel.
This is quite a place. We're gonna do a song now. I don't remember how to introduce this exactly.
This is we have called this our Unitarian anthem. Unitarian hymn.
Right.
Neither of us are believers. I've tried, but I couldn't have it in me. I was brought up to be right, but no, I was always wrong. Anyway, so we wrote a song about that. It's called After Life Goes By. What key are we in? C. Oh, goody. G. Every invitation is my spiritual foundation. There's no permanent vacation on the whole. Though that be drawing nearer, nothing's getting any clearer when I look into the mirror for my soul. For up to now I've been acidic and sarcastic to the core. My gray hairs make me hopeful that there may be something more. But when my heart starts evoking further scenes beyond my croaking, my old brain just thinks I'm joking like before. I believe there's nothing after life goes by. I believe it's over when we die, die, die. Others may be thankful their beliefs are strong, but every night I'm praying that I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. Trouble with my praying is I find it so dismaying that no one may hear me saying what I say. I should be a believer in a heavenly receiver, but I'm not sure of that either, by the way. And the problem of believing is you can't decide you do. Not like how you decide you wanna paint your kitchen blue. Cause whenever I try flinging questions toward the ceiling, I get echoes back revealing not a clue. Everybody, I believe there's nothing after life goes by. I believe it's over when we die, die, die. Others may be thankful their beliefs are strong, but every night I'm praying that I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. Now some have a fixation on their next reincarnation and believe we're in rotation here on earth. That right after we expire, we're reborn a tubeless tire. Yet I hear myself inquire, what's it worth? For this idea that you return without your body or your mind, and return without a memory of the life you left behind. Has my poor cerebrum churning since the gaps within my learning leave exactly what's returning undefined. I believe there's nothing after life goes by. I believe it's over when we die, die, die. Others may be thankful their beliefs are strong, but every night I'm praying that I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. Now some do think that later we'll be meeting our Creator, that oppressed agitator in the sky. But if you talk to others, we'll be
old Hildy, she'll come licking at my face. Oh, it really would be super to rejoin that faithful trooper, so I'll bring my pooper scooper just in case. I believe that nothing after life goes by. I believe it's over when we die, die, die. Others may be thankful their beliefs are strong, but every night I'm praying that I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. Every night I'm praying that I'm wrong, wrong, wrong. I remember thinking when we did that song that I should have a bumper sticker that says, "Dead is the new old."
I like that.
Me too. Here's a song, Lou and I have been, well, Louie is quite an accomplished fabric artist, and
La-ti-da.
and I'm a dabbler in the arts, and we always used to think years ago that we would be visual artists and not musicians, and turns out we were wrong on both counts.
But the reason that we thought that we were failing so much is that we never really picked one thing and got good at it. And people have told us that that's key when you're thinking about becoming a fine artist. You have to get really good at it. But that hasn't stopped us with music. So here's our song about trying to decide what you're going to do as an artist and failing. We call this song, and I'm trying to remember what key it's in. Oh, there it is. Where is it? Oh.
A lot of buttons on that thing.
It's too much. You know, actually, I'm gonna tell you my excuse, okay? See, in the time that since we have been retired, well, it started way before I retired, I started getting old. And like a lot of people who started out as sopranos, they gradually drifted down into alto or mezzo soprano or something. Well, I've been sitting close to the tenor section when I'm singing in choirs. Honestly, I talk high, but I sing low. So we had to change the keys, so any of the songs that I had lead on. So I'm playing in the flats, I tell you.
I just moved my capo.
Yeah. Well, we had to find the accordion cable. Okay, this one's called Attention Deficit Artiste, or Artiste Interrupted. I've started so many, there's paintings of stuff, sketched on the back of an envelope. I've doodled the leper spat or the outline or thought of or a theme in the card. I haven't got any, nothing's fit, nothing really complete. I got pages and I've been through whole schools and fresh, realism data, something bizarre. But it's all in my, I can't come to work, I can't settle on, oh yes, acrylic is chic, because oil is passe, I really like oil, as oil is, then there's Photoshop though, like Rembrandt or chiaroscuro or veneer, or Klimt or Digley, Matisse or abstract, is it Mad Magazine, is it Art Chrome or Disney, is Disney the key? Then how about Van Gogh? There's nothing I can't fit, it's my mind, it's decisions I can't make, so it's here I sit. Man, it's like what? It's inertia, the momentum is, oh, if I ever got go, I could, maybe not. What am I doing? Is there something the matter? I can't finish a set, I can't think, I can't breathe. my God, I tried reading it. What did I do? This is great. I'm in. Oh, it's my focus is shot. What was I? And it's maybe ceramics or wood or concrete or silk screen. You know, on my craft there is a gallery, flea market, eBay, or the photographic to say that. Oh, it's wearable art like design. You know, beading or retro like macro, tie-dye, sandcast, leather work. No, not leather, but vinyl. A vinyl, the sheet, a jack, or a hat. So I go through this morning, no noon and midnight, week after week, and for year after my God. And it's sometimes I gotta, it's break time, it's crazy. Come on, take a break, take it easy, you know, slow. So I lie on, oh, what's on channel 15? Oh no, 3 is, oh well, it's 12, or it's 2. I can't stand, I'll go for a walk or a drive. On my bike, but anyway, where would I go? So I put on my shirt, now that shirt is faded. I think I'll but what's wrong with faded? It's fine. My jeans are, well, nothing too, they're all I own. So I made a Giuseppe, but then back to the shirt. I think first I should eat. Food is something I usually cereal, cherry or shred, or a sandwich, a salad, a tuna, or then pour some sherbet. There's one thing I finish, and that is dessert. In the key of B flat, please.
I write all the hard lyrics for Lou to sing.
Actually, I grabbed that song when Peter first read it to me.
Yeah, we had a little argument about who was going to sing that. I want it. It's usually the other way. Not me. Anyway, we're going to do a
Here's
song.
one about, you know, we did write songs together even though we were apart during COVID. Peter would write a song, he would send the poem to me, email, which we always did anyway. We never would get along. But
True enough.
I would write a melody and send it back to him, and we'd go from there. But when we actually couldn't sing a song in the same room together, we sang into our iPhones and sent it to each other. And Peter got to be really good at that eye stuff and could stitch the two parts together. And all those songs are on our website for free. And this is one of the songs.
Yeah, this one actually we performed one time. We wrote this about, I don't know.
3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
We played this at Willie Street during our last
Right.
Willie Street Fair, our last gig before this, 3.5 years ago.
So this is called Out Along the Estuary. Riding on my dromedary, out along the estuary, came upon my doppelganger, dawdling on the burn. With him his amanuensis took an unofficial census of the phylum Annelida, better known as worm. As befits this fishy story, her pursuit was piscatory, seemingly unhampered by her captive's tragic fate. For I watched my doppelganger, nothing but a worm haranguer, hook the phylum Annelida, better known as bait. I said to his secretary, join me on my dromedary. She said, I'm enamored of this godforsaken man. He calls me his enchilada, I am his enamorada, but I have a doppelganger, better known as Anne. She pulled out her phone and rang her, thus I met her doppelganger. Much like me, a vintage vegan wouldn't harm a flea. Unopposed to advocating doppelgangers, double dating, she arrived to meet the stranger better known as me. Thus in our romantic scrimmage, not unlike a mirror image, double dating doppelgangers satisfied our needs. They with boiled walleye platter, campfire songs and frisky chatter, us with drugs and veggie dishes, better known as weeds. From that point it all gets blurry. We left on my dromedary, squinting at our doppelgangers, waving as they sang. Wish they lived a little nearer. Then again, we have a mirror where we sort of simulate our doppelganger gang. Oh, there's nothing like a love song. Now here's a song. Huh? Yeah, that's what we're doing. It says so right.
No. Oh yeah, it is. Well, a couple of you have said to me that you always came to our New Year's show. So those of you who did that will have heard this song.
This is a song that we, it's a Happy New Year song. And actually, it was written like 10 years ago or something, but it sort of foretells the COVID situation. It does not foretell the political situation. We'll have to write that in the next New Year song.
Why is everybody blue? So it's something about my camera that I don't know, I guess. Anyway, New Year's has always been my favorite time of year. And so what if there isn't a whole lot of stuff to be happy for this New Year's, but I'm going to be happy.
By the way, if anyone needs an alibi tonight, we'll be glad to send you a print of the picture. Anyway,
Okay, Happy New Year. E.
this year was a doozy. The wolves were at the doors. The TV's been abysmal. And then there were the wars. Next year could be better. Time may prove me right. And next year starts tomorrow, and tomorrow starts tonight. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, you do the New Year can. Enjoy the Sandman, don't fear the CAT scan. Happy New Year, year, cough up the copay. Nearly here, another year of payday, Mayday, sick day, snow day. Springtime hit the fog bank, couldn't see much at all. Summer broke in darkness and plummeted into fall. But through the gloom of winter, next year's looking bright. And next year starts tomorrow, and tomorrow starts tonight. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, you do the New Year rehab. Pay up the bar tab, tear down the meth lab. Happy New Year, you dump out the brandy. Nearly here, another year of green tea, coffee, sugar-free candy. You don't like the kissing that comes on New Year's Eve, and you don't like the hugging, but you don't wanna leave. You better not stand beside me and stay without the light, 'cause next year starts Happy New Year, Happy New Year, yeah. Watch out for sneezes, steer clear of breezes, know your diseases. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, yeah. Buy sanitizer, near the year, another year of Eli, Lilly, Bayer, Pfizer. Groundhog days are coming, it's April Fool, and then you barely stole the snorkel, it's Halloween again. And soon, before you know it, the whole show wrapped up tight, and next year starts tomorrow, and tomorrow starts tonight. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, yeah. Here's to the big clock, bring on the tick-tock, don't touch the hemlock. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, yeah. Hip, hip, hooray, hey. Near the year, another year of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You can tell I only sang that song once a year. We're going to do a song and then take a little break. We have a few honored guests here tonight. My brother's here, his sister is here, and your new county executive, our niece, Melissa Agard, is here.
We are so glad you could come out tonight. We really are
Yeah.
thrilled to see you all again.
Thanks, Darlene, for pushing us out.
Yeah,
the
thank you
door.
very much. You know, the Folk Society was really something. It has been ever since its inception in '74 when they had, I was looking through newspaper clippings, and they had, just in the first year, they had Michael Cooney, Gene Ritchie, who else did they have?
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry.
I can't even remember, but Peggy
Gene
C-
Redpath? Gene Redpath, yes.
Yeah, anyway, all through the years, we've been educated musically by the Madison Folk Music Society, so it's
And
really
many folk song societies around the country that
that too.
kept us going over the years.
Yeah. We're gonna, so in honor of folk music in general, we're gonna do our only rock and roll song.
3, 4.
The last time I saw you was the first time I kissed you, and I got to admit, my darling, since then I haven't missed you. There was something that you made that put me in the mood. Oh, I was in the kitchen and you were in the nude. Oh, you were naked,
You were naked.
naked and nude. I could tell just by looking. Your clothes had been removed. No, no clothes, no clothes. Oh, now since our introduction 11 months ago, our relationship was neutral and didn't seem to grow. Conversations was infrequent, though I saw you every day. Behavior was platonic until you dressed It's so great to, a number of people here from all the way from Minneapolis, and well, I know that we had a woman named Mary Sprunger Froze buy some tickets. She lives in Colorado Springs, Colorado. She couldn't make it tonight, but she donated her tickets, and one of the tickets went to Jerry Talbot.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Henry, right. But Jerry is taking a video tonight for the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. We're gonna do a song that we wrote quite a few years ago.
So long, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote this on the. As a matter of fact, it was about this time of year. It was a little later. It was before Christmas. I was driving out. This is when UPS didn't have all these little stores all over town. It was when they were they had one store, sort of like a warehouse out on Flown Road. And if you wanted to send some Christmas presents, you had to go out there and stand in line for about 4 hours.
I found it. Oh, thank you. That was not good.
Anyway, and so I was in the car going out to this place on Flown Road, and I started writing this little song. And it's called Flown Road. It's a long instrumental introduction.
My noisemaker.
Oh.
It's in the bag.
Excuse us, we gotta get our drum
I
kit set
really
up.
need it. It's in the colored bag. It's in the blue pocket. It looks just like a zucchini. It's my rhythm zucchini, which I unearthed to bring to this show. It's in the little pocket.
Oh, in the little pocket.
I'm sorry. No. Oh, thank you. The song wouldn't be the same without you.
First time we sang this flute, I think she used a bottle of Advil.
It was decongestant.
And then we decided to do it slower, so she switched over to melatonin. Have some business with UPS. Have a large load going up the Flown Road on the address. Does UPS need a zip code? Going up the Flown Road. Going up the Flown Road. Flown Road. Need a zip code. Going up the Flown Road. If I'm not broke, if I don't croak, if it's not snowed, I'm going out the Flown Road. I think my car died on the wrong side. If it's not towed, I'm going out the Flown Road. Going out the Flown Road. Flown Road. If it's not towed, I'm going out the Flown Road. On our way we stopped for coffee. Pie a la mode. I'm going out the Flown Road. There aren't that many things that rhyme with road. Have some Cheetos, soft shell tacos. I may explode. I'm going out the Flown Road. the end of the song before Madison had its big cheese and butter fire in May of 1991. Millions of pounds of butter melted. Nobody was hurt, but Swiss Colony had stored all their Dovish torts in that warehouse. So for the following year, they really tasted good because they had to make them all fresh. That was on Cottage Grove Road, and that's only about a mile from Clown Road, so we had to write one more verse. And when the building started burning, how the sky glowed going up Clown Road, and the gutter ran with butter, and the cheese flowed all the way to Clown Road, going up Clown Road, Clown Road, and the cheese flowed all the way to Clown Road. We were on tour when that, we were out east somewhere when that fire started.
Rochester, New York.
Ah.
I remember.
And the people were coming up to us saying, "Is this the end of toast?" We're going to do a song about gratitude now.
I'm sorry. I'm so. If I
says it.
had practiced putting my accordion on as much as I practiced this song, I would have it on already.
This song has features an aspidistra, and I found out, you know, you read all these old English mystery novels, and everybody's got an aspidistra. And I found out, I did a little research, and I found out that everybody had aspidistras back 100 years ago in London, because they had switched from to gas lighting and heating, and the gas had a lot of impurities in it, and aspidistras are the only plants that can live in foul air like that. Everybody picked up an aspidistra. In honor of that, I actually bought my wife Christy an aspidistra for Christmas a while ago, and I went all over town. I couldn't find one at any flower shops. They couldn't order them. The suppliers were out. I ordered it from Amazon. Can you imagine? I got an aspidistra from Amazon. Anyway, still alive too.
This song is called Red Kimono.
Your water's about to not get knocked over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm gonna knock my water down with my accordion. That would be the first. Good thing it's not beer, right? Yep, I think that will be. How am I doing? Okay.
Thank you.
What a caring audience. With sun on the aspidistra, with news on the Motorola, I picked up my red kimono from the chair. With breakfast, a little mirror, I gazed in the bureau mirror, anxious as to who I'd see there. It could have been Oprah, could have been Elvis, it could have been Ava Gabor, could have been Kerouac, could have been Balzac, or Mr. Shedak next door. Could have been Billy, my cousin in Philly, or Waylon or Willie, or Robert E. Lee, the Mona Lisa, or Mother Teresa, but it happened to be me. I went down to feed the budgie and plug in the Mr. Coffee and fumble inconsequently with my hair. Why, oh kitchen window, anxious as to what I'd see there. It could have been Cleveland, it could have been Swing, could have been Mercury or Spain, could have been Burnaby, British Columbia, could have been Muncie or Maine. The Mall of America would have been Shura or Montevideo Boulevard, could have been Omaha, could have been Panama. It looked like our yard. We're standing among the clover. My darling, along with Rover, was watching the sun go over like a blur. With wonder and admiration, I gazed at the situation, perplexed at how lucky we were. We could have been isotopes, we could have been cantaloupes, we could have been hot dogs or lice, could have been semaphores, could have been dinosaurs, could have been cough drops or dice, could have been road maps, a bucket of mousetraps, a couple of big shoes on a bus, could have been dipsticks or lavender lipsticks, like we happened to be us. That night I had nightmares, my life was remade, and the universe all rearranged. In the morning I gingerly opened my eyes, afraid that the world may have changed. I rose from my hibernation to check out the situation, and soon my exhilaration filled the air. It's sun on the Aspidistra, with news on the Motorola. I picked up my red kimono from the chair.
Red kimono. Where? Oops.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
We're gonna
Here's
do it.
another love song
Yeah.
between a baker and a gardener, both of them telling them how much they love them, each other. Am I?
Could you turn the monitors down just a little bit? We're
Yes,
getting a little
that'll probably
feedback.
fix it. Just a little feedback, probably from my rooching around so much up here. Do you know that word rooch?
Yes.
Some of you? I think it's a Wisconsin, probably comes from my German forebears.
I don't know how to spell, I'd look it up, but how do you spell rooch? It's like looking up.
Are you teasing? You figure. It's from my childhood. Louis, quit rooching around. Sit down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to start over again.
This is in 7/4 time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, screwed it up again.
That's a,
Bear with us. We did this many times at my house, and it was just perfect.
why don't you come on over?
3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are my sweet
watch ya. I could just sit and watch ya. You are my chocolate nougat flan with bits of marble marzipan. I can't deny you're my peach pie.
You are my gilded marigold with eyes of green and hair of gold. You are my name, Magnolia. When you're sad, I'll console ya and burn my socks. That you're my flops.
You are my plum cannoli tort, and I am happy to report you are my mocha macaroon. I'd wait for half the afternoon to tell the gang you're my meringue.
You are the dear wisteria I'd follow to Siberia. You are the one japonica I'd give my best harmonica. And it's a stretch, but you're my vetch.
You are the butter lemon ring I treasure more than anything. And if I may be very blunt, you are my maple berry bunt. And by the way, you're my parfait.
You are my boutonniere blue.
You are my salt and shortening tooth.
You're my corsage of soft distilled.
My baking soda and my milk, my cup of flour.
My potted flower.
You are my flower. Thank you. I've been trying to, they say you're supposed to do this diaphragmatic breathing, you know, when you're a singer. Fortunately, I'm not a singer. No, I've been trying that, and it is, I keep forgetting. I mean, I'm supposed to look down and see my guitar going like this. But so far, no, my shoulders are still doing this. Anyway.
Oh, you don't have hiccups? You don't have
Hiccups. Don't talk about hiccups. God.
Tell you later.
I get hiccups. In the key of B flat, I get hiccups.
This song needs no introduction.
No, that's right.
Or a cable. When the world seems at peace and the sun warms the day, and the birds sing while all your cares dissolve away. When you feel calm and only joy is your domain, and love is in the air, then you'll know you're insane. When prayer seems in place and the drums and all are well, and the birds sing around the door of your motel. When you say, wow, this M-A-Y, it kills the pain, and love is in the air, then you'll know you're insane. Yesterday was a calamity. Last night went down the drain.
Today is a catastrophe. So far you're sane. But when your skin seems to glow and your charm pays the bills, and the birds sing and you're okay without your pills, and the world News gives you a thrill you can't explain, and love is in the air. Then you'll know you're in love is in the air. Then you'll know you're in love is in the air. Then you'll know you're insane. Ain't it the truth? Well, we're going to do a song now that it's another song I wrote in the car, just like Ploum Road. The car's a good place. The car and the shower, I do my best right. Anyway, I'm trying to join the, put a shower head in the car, but that's not.
Be so efficient, wouldn't it?
It would. Okay.
Oh, the cable's on the floor. Oh. When we're rehearsing, we always need a pencil to jot little things in, but we usually we're like standing up rehearsing, and one of us drops the pencil. It's all over. Peter, it's your turn to pick it up.
Louis, it's your turn. While you're down there, could you tie my shoe?
Pick something up.
Anyway.
Pick something while you're down there. Okay.
So this is one I was driving up the beautiful Highway 22 in Wisconsin, and I was going up to the tree farm. And it was this time of year, and it was and it was, and it was in the evening. And so it's scary to be driving down the rural highways this time of day, this time of year, because of the deer that run out into the path. So I tried to figure out a way. I kept trying to remember to watch for the deer, and I you see it. Oh God, is that it's a mailbox. And, oh, is that it's a hunter. But so I thought I'd write this song and to I could sing this song, and it would keep my mind on things. And I did, and we're still doing it, and I haven't hit a deer yet. So, so this is our public service. We sing this song. Keep your mind on your business. Hope you don't mind when an old man sings. Helps me to keep my mind on things. So when I go where the animals thrive, I sing this song on the treacherous drive. Dem deer, there, here. Dem there, here. There, everywhere. Dem deer, there, here. Dem there, here. There, everywhere. At dawn in fields and coniferous groves, bucks and does come alive in droves. Just when you think that the coast is clear, there in the road is a white-tailed deer. Dem deer, there, here. Dem there, here. Dem deer, there, here. Dem there, in venison land as the day goes by, deer lay low when the sun is high. Sun goes down and the night draws near. Twilight brings out the white-tailed deer. Dem deer, 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 bucks bed down where the tall grass grows. Fawns day doze where the doe does doze. Doze there, doze here. And those are the habits of the white-tailed deer. Dem deer, dem deer, dem deer, dem deer, dem deer, dem deer, dem deer. Well, hope you don't mind when an old man sings. Helps me to keep my mind on things. So when I go where the animals thrive, I sing this song on a treacherous drive. Dem deer, there, here, dem deer, there, here, there, everywhere. Dem deer, there, here, dem deer, there, here, there, everywhere. Good singing. looked it up on YouTube, and we have all our stuff on YouTube from our CDs, and not all of it, a lot of it.
And that.
And that song has 40,000 hits. And then our friend Brian Bowers, I don't know if you know Brian, but he's a good old, kind of a rough voice singer. And he comes through here now, and then the Folk Society's put him on before. Well, he liked that song, and he learned it, and he's got it on YouTube, and he had 80,000 hits. And he somehow got $8,000 singing that song. We haven't seen a penny yet, so there's something wrong. But he does it really well. He does it real fast.
Really fast.
But and we tried. He came to town and he wanted us to sing it with him, and my God, we couldn't keep up. But you know, and it's funny because it has appeared on YouTube. People have, you know, they film some deer in their backyard or something, and they'll put that song to it. So it's like background music for deer sightings.
Weird. Well, everyone has seen Oppenheimer, right? The movie. Sure.
Oh,
I watched it twice, I think. And in the movie, they used lines from this song. We were so proud. A cheerful song about nuclear war. In the camp. Come on in and have a chair. Today's the day I clean the fridge. But we can talk while it's defrosting and all the mess. Oh, you bet I just got back from Elgin, Illinois myself. For me the charm of traveling is fading, I confess. Could you grab a pot of water on the stove so I can stick it in the freezer? This is so archaic, don't you think? This one last ice cream tray won't come unstuck. It's kind of welded to some broccoli. God, I think it's broccoli. Why is this broccoli pink? How about the onion dip? You think it's any good? Or should we toss it to the dog? It looks okay, but I don't know. And by the way, I stopped off at the Belvedere Oasis, which is such a pretty name for such an ugly place to go. They sell you little sandwiches that's about the size of Oreos and charge you $3.25. And I got one anyhow. Look at this, it's sauerkraut. Now when did we have sauerkraut? Whatever this stuff was, it sure is sauerkraut by now. Coming back, I heard a show about Oppenheimer, what's his name? And how they made the bomb to prove a point. They didn't even know if it would start a chain reaction that would move into the atmosphere and vaporize the joint. Could you dump the site? Douse it in the bathtub? Can you dig it? Here we're dumping out the ice to make some room, to make some more. How'd you like a chicken that came over with Columbus? Well, I've got one here, don't mention it, dear, that's what friends are for. Remember back in grammar school, they used to have those drills where they would make you crawl beneath your desk for when the bomb would come. The hell with those evacuation routes and all those shelters. I just bought myself a desk. You know, I'm really not that dumb. became of all the activists like us who tried to make a little noise about the war. They must have got absorbed into the general flow of balderdash, and no one seems to pay them much attention anymore. Someday, if I get it all together in my life, I may go out and buy a frost-free model. This one's got to go. Why would anybody keep a yam as long as I do? Suppose I thought it'd come in handy, and you never really know. Thank you very much.
I know I've said this before, but of course, the last time I said it was quite a few years ago.
So they probably don't know.
I was talking to my dad about that business about not knowing if a bomb test would continue through the atmosphere and blow up the earth. And he heard it, somebody interviewing one of the scientists, a newscaster, and the newscaster was saying, "You mean you guys didn't know if this was gonna blow up the earth or not?" And the scientist said, "Well, it's not like it's a major planet." That's perspective.
Here's a song that in which we imagine the conversation which may have taken place between Mr. and Mrs. Noah as they're packing up for their big trip. They both have their lists of things they want to take, and gosh, they don't match up too well. So they're having this conversation. Mr. and Mrs. Noah. Oh, C, in the key of C now. You got some sheep.
I have sheep,
Oh boy, got the germs.
a lot of germs,
Couple of giraffes
2 giraffes.
and 2 worms.
Yes, I do.
I don't see scroiches.
No squirches.
No, where are the scroiches?
I hate squirches.
No, how you gonna populate the world without the can for Nicky Lowe? We got the scroiches on the edges of the fence, the feelers on their flanks, along their wings, and up their antlers, undulating in the chambers of their underwater dens.
What good are they for a bow? They're fairly easy to attract. They're hard to catch, they smell like paint, and they're reported to be mean. Besides their being fast and dumb, they also are destructive, eating fields of purple loosestrife and exuding gasoline.
You got some bears?
2 bears.
Oh yeah, and I see the bats.
Yep, bats.
We got some moths.
A lot of moths.
Couple of rats.
Millions of rats.
Where are the yunchies?
No yunchies.
Noah, we need the yunchies.
Sorry.
Well, Noah, how are you gonna populate the world without the transcendental yelping of the yunchies in the caverns of their leaves? The insulated belches of their oscillating bellies, making ripples in the undertow below your dungarees.
What good are they for though they wander glumly to the traps? They make a mess, they're self-important, and they're hard to get to know. Besides their being petulant, they roam across the earth, digesting boxcars of plutonium and peeing H2O.
You got some pigs.
I have pigs.
And a couple of voles.
Yes, voles.
A couple of flies.
Flies, yes.
Moles.
Holes full of moles.
Patangas.
No patangas.
Patangas.
No patangas.
Well, now, how you gonna populate the world without the syncopated gurgle of patangas and the locks along the fox, the hypersonic flutter of their subthoracic nubbins toward pupation in riparian delphiniums and flax?
What good are they? For though they do adhere to tanglefoot, they are unruly, overbearing, and they feel like lumps of snot. They multiply and devastate the zebra mussel population, plus they feed on tsetse flies, which bothers me a lot.
You got some flirt?
No flirts,
What about food?
not a food.
Any kills?
No, I don't.
Couple of cools.
Sorry,
What about the gadupo?
no gadoo.
And no PB.
Certainly not.
Wanna know how you gonna populate the world without the coobs and keels and flukes and pippings and gettables in the trees? There's symbiotic eloquence while inching up the Cambian, descending pentatonic in groups of twos and threes.
What good are they? For though they have their moments, they do nothing but collectively make oxygen where diesel smoke belongs, sporadically ingurgitating PCBs and acid rain. They live to eat the editors of long and silly songs. You're in the Bible with Lou and Peter.
Someone was telling me earlier tonight that our songs have entered into the vocabulary of she and her husband, and but they always talk about something that we thought we invented called the speculator. We speculate all the time, and I'm sure you guys do, as we're traveling around the country looking at weird stuff we don't understand. And we wrote the song all about that. And then we had to transpose it into B flat. 2, 3. We're never ever bored when we're riding in the Ford, 'cause we have a speculator on the dash. It doesn't pay the bills or assist you up the hills, and it isn't gonna save you if you crash. But when you pass a dairy now and then, you find that you were wondering again, what's that little shack by the barn around the back? You can turn the speculator on to 10.
Could it be a shed where the farmer keeps a bed for the guy who comes to help him with the cows?
Bet you it's a shop with the grinder and the strop for the day they have to sharpen up the plows.
A shanty for the plucking of the duck,
Or where they turn the cattle into chalk.
or where they find the mule when it's time to go to school and the farmer's having trouble with the truck.
Or where they find the mule when it's time to go to school and the farmer's having trouble with the truck. Nothing really like a jalopy on the pike with the rattle of the window in the door, with the winding of the wheels and the radio spiels and the clatter on the floor. But then you hear a chuckle from the hood. Something isn't working like it should. We may have to walk, judging from the top. The speculator's working pretty good.
Maybe it's a link from the pedal on the blink, coming off enough to wiggle in the clunk.
Maybe it's a choke,
Or the heating coil broke.
or there's someone entertaining in the trunk.
Maybe it's a carburetor fire, burning insulation off a wire.
I think a chunk of rust put it twisted in a gust and be rubbing on the rubber of the tire. I think a chunk of rust put it twisted in a gust and be rubbing on the rubber of the tire. When you're on the plains in the Colorado rains, or you're driving to Bemidji in the snow. When you're headed north from Chicago on the 4th, and the Winnebago's holding up the show. Conversation got a lady dose. Absolutely nothing in the skull. You can drive a big quitter if you have a speculator. You flip it on whenever there's a lull. a chicken enchilada for an elf.
Maybe it's a gob from the chin of Uncle Bob, who was not a man to keep it to himself.
Maybe it's a serviette for birds.
A glossary of itty-bitty words.
Maybe it's a tuffet for a hurried little muffet lost her way when she was leaving with the curls.
Maybe it's a topic where a hurried little muppet lost her way when she was leaving with the curls. When you're nearly hit by a yuppie little twit with his godforsaken noggin on the phone, swerving in your lane, going 90 in the rain, in a cloud of amaretto and cologne. You feel the anger and you grow to work. Maybe now's the time to go berserk. Before you pop the vessel, let the speculator wrestle with another way of looking at the jerk. Maybe he's a shrink with a patient on the brink, and he's rushing there while trying to talk him down. Maybe he's aware there's a toxin in the air, and he's off to warn the people of the town. Someone in his family could be sick. His daughter hit his mother with a brick. His dog has got the rabies. Or his wife is having babies. Well, the odds are in your favor. He's a prick. Well, we're just going to do one
Sorry more. about that little encore I gave myself.
We're going to do one more song. We just can't thank you enough for coming tonight. Thank you
We
too.
really, it just cheered us up so
Yeah.
much. Even though I tease you, Darlene, about dragging us out of retirement, but having something to work really hard on during the last couple of months has been life-saving for the two of us. So.
Believe it or not, we really did. And we'd like to really thank North Street Cabaret and Daniel and the whole staff.
Remember to tip your bartenders, of course. Though you're probably done with drinking, you could just drop something off. We're gonna do this song, which calls for a lot of audience participation.
That's right. This is our only imitation foreign language translation sing-along ventriloquism song. Now, it is in a foreign language, but as I sing it, Lou will translate it.
Go ahead.
You have to imagine that the verses are sung by the ventriloquist to the dummy, and the chorus is sung by the dummy back to the ventriloquist.
Very complicated concept.
Now, since we've written a ventriloquism song, we've made it very easy to sing the chorus without moving your lips.
Well, the easiest way to do this is by pasting a big grin on your face all the time. Of course, there are lots of different expressions you can use while you're singing without moving your lips. He done fleeting. How's that? So that's the giveaway, the first part of the verse.
Yeah, we'll teach you the verse line by line, and then we'll go on with the song. First we'll teach you the verse, then we'll have Louis translate it for you.
Peter will say the words, and then we can all sing it. I bet you guys have heard this introduction so goddamn many times. You know, for the one person here who hasn't heard it before, we have to go through the whole rigmarole.
And the rest of you can wake up, we'll do the song. And we will too. Okay, here we go. Gidan kliti,
Gidan kliti,
gidan klita.
Gidan klita.
That's great. You look like an oil painting, that's perfect. Gidan kli adi kani,
Gidan kli kani,
gidan klida.
Gidan klita.
Excellent. Okay, now I'll sing the chorus through one time, and Lou will translate it. Remember, this is the dummy singing. Gidan kliti,
I have dry rot.
gidan klita,
I have termites.
gidan kli adi kani,
But in my heart,
gidan klida.
I have your hand.
I ain't got subita
I have no money
about my buzala
around the house.
and Sanso Kutkabil.
I have no Cadillac
Out Trudeau's Vindazil,
in the front yard.
Shasto Shay Shay,
But c'est la vie.
Astada Vavia Mashe,
I have my puppet.
by Clack
Hear
Yakko,
him talk.
Gading Badu,
Everybody sing.
Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita. I ain't got none to feel.
I have no lover
Split mezzo malto meal
to share cereal.
and sip acetylene
I have no welding
and
equipment.
sip those jumping jeans.
No enthusiasm.
Chasto Shay Shay
But c'est la vie.
off Kida's Moonlight Bay.
I have my puppet.
I'm Gladiola Borgo,
I'm not lonely.
Gading Badu.
Everybody sing.
Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita. I ain't got fluffer bow,
I have no cat.
no rin tin
I
tindalo,
have no dog.
so big Gary buzzard off,
My bird flew away.
dozen glazed aloft,
Took my donuts.
just for shay shay.
But c'est la vie.
The Chardonnay croquet,
Who needs diversion
the Shogun maple
when
deep,
you have a puppet?
Gading Badu.
Everybody sing.
Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita. I ain't got liney case.
I have no chairs
How about ye toaster base?
in the kitchen.
Nor toaster base,
I
alack.
have no kitchen.
Those peeper shines are
I
cracked.
broke my glasses.
Shasto Shay
But
Shay.
c'est la vie.
Laptop habitué.
I have my puppet.
Oh, Reader's Digest
He
only.
reads to me.
Gading
Everybody sing.
Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita, Gidan Kliti, Gidan Klita.
friend Frank, who I don't believe has ever heard that song before.
Every time, every time.
You laugh like that every time. Oh,
just
it's
the
a constant
advantage of
reminder. I should have recorded that to remind myself that that song is funny.
We're going to do a controversial song now that we wrote a long time ago.
Ooh,
Probably,
a long time ago. I know you wrote this before 1977.
oh yeah,
I remember
probably
the first
75, 74. Something
Yeah,
like that.
a long time. And that's another sing-along.
Do you nestle make him be so calm within? Have you touched me with your warmness? Or have I touched myself with chin? Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer? If you're omnipresent, Jesus, you don't have to use the phone. If you're always by my side, Lord, you need never drink alone.
Everybody sing.
Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer? Do you teeter with me, Jesus? On my way home, so forlorn. If you think that you feel bad now, wait until tomorrow morning.
Everybody sing.
Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can see you very clear. If you're drinking with me, Jesus, won't you buy a friend a beer? Should we take a taxi, Jesus? Should we try to walk from here? I know you can walk on water. Can you walk on this much beer?
That's right. Everybody sing.
Are you drinking with me, Jesus? I can see you very